Hi students! In this video we are going to be reviewing what we learned in class about narrative writing. But before we start talking about narrative writing, I want you to think, what is a narrative? Please pause the video, discuss amongst yourselves, with your family, with whoever's watching this video with you, and then go ahead and continue with it. What is a narrative? A narrative tells a story. These stories can be told in different ways. It can be a movie, it can be a poem, it can be a fairy tale, or it can even be a joke. I want you to take a little time and think of different movies and how those movies can be narratives. Or think of different stories and how those stories can be narratives. Now let's look at narrative writing. Narrative writing tells a written story. Just like any form of narrative writing has characters. There's always a main character and other characters that interact with this main character. Narratives also have a setting, which is where the story takes place. Narratives also have a beginning part, they have a middle part, and they have an ending part. In order to take a better look at narrative writing, we're going to be looking at the story that we have been reading, which is The Harvest Birds. When we read the story The Harvest Birds, who is the main character? What are there other characters, and who are they? What is the setting of the story? Where does the story take place? What is the beginning of our story? What is the middle of our story? And what is the ending part of the story? Please discuss this, pause the video, and come back when you are ready to continue. For our narrative writing, we are going to be working on a personal narrative. When we write a personal narrative, we are writing about our own lives, our own memories, and our own feelings. A personal narrative tells a story about you. In these stories, you are the main character. A personal narrative talks about a special event in your life. You can write about anything that is a great memory to you. You can write about a birthday, you can write about when you met your best friend, you can write about an activity that you like to do with your family or with your friends. Anything that you care about, anything that makes you happy, anything that brings up an important memory in your life. So throughout the next couple of weeks, we are going to be working on personal narrative. We are going to learn how to tell our own stories. I cannot wait to see the great pieces you guys are going to write. See you in class.